Well, Northwest Harvest opened its new 200,000 square foot distribution center today in Yakima. Well, they'll bring in food donations and distribute them to food banks across the state.
KapKV's Emily Goodell reports it's a big step for families facing hunger in Yakima County, especially in the lower valley.
After years of fundraising, planning, and building, Northwest Harvest's new Yakima Distribution Center is finally open. CEO Thomas Reynolds says the 200,000 square foot center has the capacity to store up to 20,000 pallets of food.
It is quadrupling our capacity to receive and store at premium conditions fresh fruits and vegetables. That's really important
because more and more people across the state are experiencing food insecurity, and this will let them store extra produce donations from local farmers.
And when people have fresh fruits and vegetables, they're able to eat healthy, even if they're struggling to put enough dollars together to go to the grocery store.
Lucy Smartlowit with Peacekeeper Society says the problem is especially prevalent in the lower Yakima Valley.
We've always been a food desert, and the lack of transportation is a huge issue for people to have access to food.
White Swan has a population of nearly 800 people, but no grocery stores, leaving them dependent on whatever they can get at the nearest gas station, especially if they're one of the many families without a car.
It's not always fresh, it's also overpriced.
For many, the closest grocery store is the Safeway in Toppenish.
People from White Swan in Medicine Valley, they have to drive almost 30 to 40 minutes just to get there. And that's just with gas prices and how they've been lately. That's a huge ask.
There's a handful of food banks, but the selection and hours are limited, which is why Peacekeeper Society often brings the food to them.
If that means we have to go out to White Swan, we'll go out to White Swan.
But if Northwest Harvest is able to get more produce donations, store more food, and pass more of it on to Peacekeeper Society, they can help fill in the gaps for people who need a little more help.
Identify your local food bank or food pantry, and if you can provide foods or funds to those food banks and pantries, it's going to help a lot of people this holiday season.
Now, if you're looking for some help with food in the lower valley, there is a drive-through food distribution happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Legends Casino.